All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Triple over here. So, why not going back allows you to honor your power? And I mean, it's a very simple principle. There's been times where you just feel as though it's wrong to go back. The power of not going back. Well, honoring your progress means not returning to old habits. You know what I mean? Or people. Because sometimes people just do us so dirty, too dirty, to even feel as though they're trustworthy and even worthy enough of going back. One of my girls just was really upset because they did and they knew that that person was still trashy or just still on the same BS and had not improved their lives whatsoever. But she went back anyway. You know, been there, done that. It's not where it's at still. Okay. Y'all broke up once. That's just what it is. Now, if anybody else got a problem with that, you know, clearly it's a personal decision they have within themselves. So, no, we're not about to be on nobody else's bull. You know, we really gonna just go here on and just make everything a little less filled with drama today because that's just what's appropriate. I mean, I know sometimes people get into a funk, you know what I mean? They don't want to be bothered with everybody else's bull and whatnot. And personally, yeah, wrong with that. No, I mean, I'm for real. People will just trip so heavily and that's just not me. You know what I mean? Like if I got somebody, right, and I'm trying to figure out what they've been up to and I get the answer and it was something I didn't like and I leave and I go back, that's gonna have a mixed signal. You know what I mean? If I date somebody and he was a butthole, so I leave and I go back, it's gonna send a mixed signal. You know what I mean? If I date somebody and they've only been nothing but immature and I go back, it's gonna send a mixed signal again. And we ain't trying to do all that because when we were around you and you were so immature, but you were steady trying to be put on like you wasn't, what kind of signal did that send when you did what you did? And let's say for a person sitting that's really into some of the more dramatic things in life, and you more of a calm spirited entity who don't really like the thing, that sends energy that says everything that you need to know about that person. And trust me, I'm not into being around people who ain't trying to be around me. Okay. And so you can go ahead and keep that one too. So that's the power of not going back. That lets them know that these people who are a little less inclined to practice some of the more moral rules of life know that you're not to be trifled with. And because you tried me, now you're going to sit with that for the rest of your life. And that's a decision that you made. So me not going back allows you to actively carry that out. Because now you know, no, she's not coming back. I just did her too wrong and I deserve to sit here. That's what your presence and your lack thereof tells them. And they can't even get mad because in their heart of hearts, they know that they did you wrong. So it's really kind of sort of like karma working itself out on your behalf. So be grateful. Find thankfulness in that drama that you don't have to be part of it because everybody else not always going to be as fortunate. So, ladies, if you were lucky enough to get out, I hope and pray that you learned your lesson and have not chosen to return to these people. You know, and even places as well. It's like I'm done with the space that I can sometimes find myself in too as well. Even sometimes jobs can be very similar energy. You know what I mean? I'm over it. I don't want to really be there anymore. And I don't have to. You know what I mean? If I'm at that point now where I feel like this is something that's not even resonating with who I am, I'm not coming back. You know, I love this line in my song that I created called No. You can check it out. It's probably somewhere on our YouTube channel as well. And I'll say, you know, once I turn my back, I won't be back. No road. So that's where this topic comes from. Because it's the same thing like for here. When I would just do something that's rude, but really in my power because you acted a certain way. And I just turned my kind of sort of went on whatever else and clicked the button. You see what I mean? It's like once I do that, I won't be back. And normally it's because something that was done that was considered offensive. And almost when it's really down to it, it was too offensive. And that's why I turned my back and then I come back. No. And that's ultimately what you have to do the same, ladies. You have to take that power into your lives. You have to do those things for your own sake, for your own sanity, for your own peace of mind about the way that you choose to live your own life, because they're not going to do it for you. If they were so busy doing things that you did, you already know the answer to them. So don't allow the drama that they push onto you be a replica of who you are, because it's not. And you're honoring you by not going back. Make sure that they know that. It's ingrained in their spirits because they made the decisions that they made. And it's really just as simple as that. So honor your power. Stand firm in your belief in the things that you resonate well with. You can do that. So we going into fall, y'all. And I'm really at that point now that, and I mean, it's fun to go into fall knowing that we have left it behind already, and that now we get to walk away. So, how y'all doing out there, my lovely winter baby? Hopefully, you all have had a great day. Hopefully, fall was good to you, and you got some great sales, okay? And that you have had the best autumn possible, because it's been so fun. I've had so many different beautiful mugs to just really honor and bring in the festive and have those traditions with the fall and the pumpkins, and my pumpkin spices were so good. This fall was the very first fall that I ever went into that new era, that soft girl era of being a little matcha girly. Was the very first time in my own life. So fall was definitely a lesson. And we left at 36. We left the mid 30s this past fall. And as we go into winters, we have went into 36 years old. So now we are in the realm of my other mid 30s girls, no longer, but late 30s. So I'm so excited about that as well. And I'm not going back to mid 30s for 30s and the early steer, none of that. I'm over it. I am only entertaining late 30s. And y'all, this is what's even crazy. I was just saying to myself, like, wow, we about to hit 40. And then what really just, when I said that, and particularly speaking, I was like, wow, it's 50. I'm like, oh my God, time flies when you're having fun. And so I'm so grateful for that. And so, y'all, so this is dinner tonight. Now, I don't even know what I just made, but if you are curious, please know it's just rice, chicken, chicken broth, red wine, vinegar, onions, as well as red bell peppers. And I tried to taste a little bit earlier, and I didn't think it tasted that bad. Mm. Yeah, I like it. Uh-uh. I don't know what I just ate, but it was really hard. Oh, here we go. Mm. Mm-hmm. I really had to cook the rice. This rice. It's underdone. Some of it is so done. And then I'm like, oh, how in the world I get that one spot? Weird. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And ladies, please make sure that you're honoring you by not going back to any person or place that totally just was anything that was old. They ain't grown. And that's why you have to do it, because eventually it's going to rub off on you and you ain't going to want that. So like and subscribe if you stay to the very end. Leave me a thumbs up and a comment so I know you rocking it with me. All right. I'll see y'all there. Y'all have a good day or evening. Bye.